Alright, so movie starts off with Elena parachuting in on top of this rooftop, and the security guard there sees the discarded parachute, was like, huh, damn, I wonder what this is doing here. I think it might be my job or something to check this out, but I'm gonna stare at this parachute pack for another 30 seconds. I mean, just god awful at your job. That's why his goofy ass got hit with this nasty ass force piece, got laid on the ground. Elena broke into that building and started putting belt to ass. Whole time, homegirl is depressed. So I know them haymakers got extra hay in them. And after she got done beating up these goof ass niggas, she tied up this security guard and started trauma dumping on dude. Brother man might have rocked with getting tied up by Elena of all people, but then she started trauma dumping. I know that ruined the entire mood. And right before Elena was getting ready to set up the charge to blow up this entire facility, she got pulled up on by a scientist with a blicky. I know little bro has never shot a gun a day in his life. He got the gun for the fashion. He's not gonna blow. Elena pulled up on bro, disarmed him of his gun, but he somehow got that whole back and started busting back at Elena. How come this one scientist got more smoke than like the 18 dudes she just beat up? She's over here playing Metal Gear Solid with this dude until she finds out that brother man done boomed Matt Pat, bro. Rest in peace. She pulled up on the scientist, started choking his ass out, and then this dude starts talking about Project Sentry. And then she accidentally makes dude blam himself in the mouth. Old dude was a Vincent Van Gogh disciple, man. Bless his heart. Elena realizes that what she's looking for is not in there, so she blows that entire facility up to smithereens. As we see Congressman Bucky Barnes, I know the niggas that he was running against looked at him being congressman, was like, he's assassinated a president before. There is recorded tapes of lil bro sliming people out. Bucky's trying to get Valentina impeached because, you know, she been doing some shady stuff on the side. That gig Elena just did was because of Valentina herself. But Elena went to go see her pops Alexi, and this man Alexi's PR run he's having on Twitter right now is nuts. Brother man getting called a good dad like he didn't traffic both his daughters and some other kids. But some of y'all got a problem with Samuel Wilson and Riri Williams. Yeah, I know what you are. Anyways though, she went to her pops to trauma dump just to get a call from Valeria telling her she does not want to work there anymore. Valeria gives Elena one last job, and after this, she's done. Whatever a nigga says one last job, you know that never means this is going to be the final job. Once Elena broke into this facility, she's seeing some of the Sentry files just to get pulled up on by the other Thunderbolts. That boy John Walker started blinking down immediately. Elena threw the briefcase, then started busting back just to get the gun kicked out of her hand. She done weaved her roundhouse, went behind this nigga, elbowed him in the back of the head, slammed his goofy ass down and disarmed him. And I'm not gonna lie, be forgetting dudes be super soldiers and shit, cause he kicked Elena and I was perplexed that she went 30 feet back. We get back to the CQC. Elena done flipped over John's shield, tried to stab him in the jugular, but he caught that hoe, disarmed the knife, so Elena grabbed that hoe back and went to stab this nigga in the nuts. I mean, this was a crazy angle. She just got her little ass thrown into some boxes though. John went to go finish Elena off, but got his goofy ass kicked by Taskmaster. And these niggas start going shield for shield till John punched Tasky right in the chest. Then Ghost pulls up, phases right through John just to punch Taskmaster, and right then and there we should have knew she wasn't gonna be in this movie long. Elena tried to zap Ghost, but she phased through that hole. She shot John instead. Taskmaster and Ghost started squabbling just for Elena to jump right on Ghost's back. And I know fighting Ghost annoying as hell. She was on top of her until she wasn't. Got kicked right in her jaw. Just for Tasky to shoot John with an exploding arrow. Shorty thinks she Hawkeye or something. Pulled up on his ass, dodging the gunshot, sliding under this table and tripped the piss out of bro. Ghost tackled Tasky. John started blinking down on Elena. Then he knocked over this table she was hiding behind with his shield. Then activated this crate. I mean, whole house mad as hell right now. Y'all need to calm down. Elena threw her knife at John. Ghost caught it, threw that hoe at Tasky. She deflected it just for John to catch it. The choreographer was choreographing their ass off with this one, bro. Good God. John done knocked the box that Elena was hiding behind, went to go stab her ass, but he just started getting shocked by her wrist gauntlets. Just for Taskmaster to start aura farming on Ghost. I mean, all is forgiven for that Black Widow movie, but just this performance alone, she got all her aura back and then some. Done knocked Ghost's little ass away just to pull out the blade, and she was about to kill Jonathan Walker. Ghost just shot her in the head. Made Taskmaster the rawest she's ever been just to kill her off in the same 5 minutes she got introduced. And why is her mask not bulletproof? I mean, that hoe just went straight through her shit. Everybody stopped fighting though because someone died and they just heard throwing up in the distance. That boy Bob pops up out the cut and then all the doors in the facility close. As Elena and Ghost realize, oh hell nah, we finna get cooked. And John's like, No way, they're here to cook y'all. I'm gonna be safe. That is a nigga in denial. He know he's finna get cooked too. So now they run in place to not get incinerated together. Ghost tries to phase through the walls, but Valentina had a noise trap set up to where it messed with Ghost's powers. They find the generator to the incinerator, and John just breaks the hole. Ghost phases through the doors and frees everybody. They all got knocked on their ass though, and Elena touched Bob's hand and got lodged into a genjutsu. I know her ass was mad confused. Valentina sees on the cameras that they've all escaped, and she finna send the headers out on them boys. Whole time, Alexi was driving the cab. Now these boys trying to escape from the facility by climbing up the elevator shaft. But this right here is when they realize, oh, we might all fucking suck. None of us fly? This dumbass dude, John Walker, tried to jump the whole elevator shaft. Like, I know you're a super soldier, but you do not got it like that.
Baba Booey.
Who do you think you are? But they all did this teamwork makes the dream work ass maneuver to get up out of the elevator shaft. John pulls up Bob and he gets thrown into a genjutsu too. And oh, wait a minute, this nigga a terrible father. Some dudes wanted John as Captain America over his hand, by the way. Them boys Looney Tunes their way up out of there, beating up a couple of guards, and then they steal a truck to get up out of there. John getting pressed at the wheel, and they thought they got caught, but that boy Bob done hopped up out the back, ran the distraction on them boys. Just for that boy Bob to get lit up. I mean, good God, they did not stop shooting this nigga. They think little bro dead until he starts standing back up and flying into the air, just to crash land and take the Thunderbolts off course. So now they gotta hoof it by foot. Alexi picks them up in that limo and they think they are home free. Psych, Valentina sent her dogs on them niggas. Alexi throws a Molotov at them boys, does absolutely nothing. The man over here flipping switches trying to get something to work, and he got the freak music on. They in the freak mobile right now. I don't think this nigga sanitizes his seats either. Them hoes just straight leather. Every bit of freak juice all over them seats. Y'all niggas need 8 baths. John starts blocking the bullets with his shield. Ghost goes out there, tries to make something shake, but they got them same sound machines that was messing with her powers before. So John had to pull her ass back in. That girl Elena popped out the window and shot at the truck, and then that hoe exploded. I know she looked at her strap like, damn, when the patch for the Glock 19 come in, golly. But nah, it was just Bucky. Big Bucky Barnes blew up the second armored vehicle, pulled up to the third one, took a nigga shotgun just to shoot the cable off. He done grabbed that hoe, planted the hoe on the ground, spiked the hell out of that truck. The Thunderbolts thought Bucky pulled up and did his big ones for them. But nah, he blew up their limo too, captured their asses. And once the Thunderbolts come to, they start talking to Bucky about Bob and the Sentry project. Whole time, he not believing a damn thing they're saying until Bucky gets a call from Valentina's assistant talking about Bob and the Sentry project. Whole time after Bob got captured, he's falling to the Valentina mommy protocol, man. So they all hop on a whip and start driving towards Valentina. Alexi talking to Bucky like, hey, you got a plan for when we get there? That boy Bucky like, they done pulled up to the old Avengers Tower and started putting belt to ass immediately. I mean, god damn. You see how far little bro got sent flying with that damn door? And this had to be a person of color. There's no other explanation for that. I know John Walker's secretly a little racist. You could have just punched me and it would have been done for, but nah. Slide my face across the truck with your damn shield, bitch ass nigga. I mean, everybody getting them meat sauce until Valentina comes on the intercom, tells them to come upstairs. Once they get upstairs, that boy Sentry was all farming like, y'all see the fit? Now that they hear, Valentina tells Bob, hey, slime these niggas out. That boy Alexi was swinging at Sentry first just to get punched in the chest. Elena trying to de-escalate the phase. She not trying to hurt Bob, cause niggas up in pole, shield, and kicks at Sentry. None of it's doing a damn thing to bro. I mean, John and Ghost was tag teaming the piss out of Sentry, but Sentry been watching them Goku tapes, flexed his muscles, blasted them boys away like it was Goku versus Murderer Jace. Bucky started busting his Sentry, and them bullets didn't even get close to bro. Threw them hoes right back at Bucky. John had to take that hole with his shield. Alexi pulled up with a knife and was stabbing at that force field around Sentry. Broke that hole, and his goofy ass just got sent flying out the damn window. Big Sin pulled his ass back just to throw him over this countertop. Ghost tried to go for the sneak attack. She just got her little ass punched in the chest. John Walker got his shield bent, turned that hole into a damn taco, got his little ass away too. Bucky pulled up with that knife CQC he used on Cap and Winter Soldier. Even tried to execute that man. Didn't do a damn thing to Sentry. Got his little ass lobbed up in the air, caught by the throat, and punched right back down. Elena tried to zap his ass, but that didn't work. Got her little ass slammed on the ceiling and threw her away like a piece of garbage. I mean, good God. He done caught Ghost, burned John's gun, Stopped Alexi with this thick ass table. I know that bitch hurt. I mean, that's just solid rock. Goozled John Walker. I mean, force choking the hell out of him and go just to chunk the both of them boys away. Bucky, the last nigga standing on the Thunderbolts. He done took his jacket off and now he got the hero music welding up. For all this, you think Bucky's finna do something. I mean, Sentry ate the entire 7-piece biscuit, drink, and all. Caught the 7th punch as he ripped off Bucky's arm and bitch slapped the piss out of Bucky. I mean, good God. The movie did all that Bucky glaze just for him to do absolutely nothing. Gave little bro his arm back and the Thunderbolts retreated. They did not have enough smoke for bro. Alexi trying to hype up the crew, but Elena starts frying everybody. I mean, fuck. Done called John a deadbeat, Ava a loser, Alexi a deadbeat again, but she ain't had no smoke for Bucky. That nigga probably would have punched her in the chest. She ain't want those problems. But on some Majin Buu and Bobbity type beat, that boy Sentry is tired of hearing Valentina's mess. Was choking the life out of her, but Valentina's assistant done hit the kill switch, killing the Sentry. Valentina and her assistant got down to the streets. They looked up and, oh nah. If I saw a figure in all black looming over the rooftop, I'd be like, it's either Batman or you're a villain. We live in a Marvel universe. That nigga Batman do not exist. We're cooked. That boy, this Sentry, starts sending everybody into his infinite Tsukuyomi. And this is what superhero movies have been missing. Niggas saving people. I feel like this has been an afterthought in superhero movies for such a long time. And it's crazy that the Thunderbolts movie, a movie about a bunch of ex-criminals coming together, is one of the first superhero movies I've seen to do this again in a very long time. Then this little girl gets voided, and I know that boy Peter Parker was in his apartment when he got voided, reliving Aunt May and Uncle Ben getting blown on the Jumbotron like 8 times. Like, why would you want to live in New York? First, we got Wilson Fisk doing martial law, and then this, like, immediately after? I'm taking my talents to Ohio. Nothing happens over there. Thunderbolts realize the way to stop the Sentry is to go into the void themselves. So they all go into there. They find that boy Bob. Nigga was just chilling. That boy Bob fights the void. They save him. So everybody gets unvoided. The Thunderbolts find that sleazeball Valentina and her grimy ass. Played this up as her doing and her founding of this new hero team that saved New York. And she called them boys the new Avengers. And Elena would have domed her ass, but she's like, you know what? This is that new job title I was asking for anyways, bro. Got that girl Valentina on lock and key, doing whatever they say. Yeah, but anyways, that's the Thunderbolts, aka the new Avengers. I had a feeling that this movie was going to be fire, but I had no idea it was going to be this good. But anyways, that's the video. If you liked, like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Make sure you follow the socials. I'll link them down in the description below. And I'm out of here. Bye.